Do you know each area of child development and if your child is lacking in any one specific area? Do you observe your child and have questions of their actions? This all goes back to what we call child development. Child development is a process of changes that happens in a child's life from birth to the stages of adulthood. This is a very important process that will shape a child's interactions with others and set the foundation of their learning, behavior, and health. We can help you if you answered yes to those questions. Teachers and caretakers are up to date on development and all that it consists of for the benefit of your child. We can observe your child just in the same ways that you do to come up with a better plan for their development. Also, teachers and caregivers can get you in with other services if need be. Other services, such as therapists and all sorts of other help, can help you reach the child's goals. There are answers to all of your questions as you, as the parents, show concern and put forth the effort just as well as we do. We are here for you and we can do this together. I love kids and have been working with kids for several years. In the future, I cannot wait to further my education and be fulfilled with this job that I want to get. I chose this topic because I believe it is very important to spread awareness about child development. Some parents do not care, and other parents really do care, but they need help with answers. Well, we are here. Now, why is child development important? A child's development is important because it sets a stable foundation and begins to develop each of their skills. Child development is important in all stages of life, but it is especially important from birth to ages of 3. If the parents in a child's life are the greatest influence, then they will have the biggest impact. They should be setting the examples. We as educators can help, but we cannot be there as much as the parents. The result and consequences for not caring for a child's development can vary depending upon the age. Infants must be cared for or they can actually get sick. That skin-to-skin connection and bond is important for growth of the brain. Older children, such as toddlers and up, can be cared for as well, and they should be cared for. They need the same attention and care towards their development. Helping children to shape their development is important for the future of their well-being. Developmental problems can go uncared for and leak into adulthood if not fixed. Habits and unhealthy patterns can be harder to break as you get older. Now, why is a child's environment important for child development? A child's environment is essential for their developmental growth as it will directly impact it. An appropriate environment for a child will support their learning and challenge them within each area of their development. There should be stations to focus on each area of development in a classroom setting. Not every child will work at the same pace, and that is okay. Some have different strengths and weaknesses. Environment can be supported through the care as a parent at home as well. Children should always have learning notes on the walls or their progress on the walls as well. Children should always be praised for their accomplishments. This is part of the environment, and a child will always benefit from seeing their growth. That is one type of growth. Also, if a child is abused, that goes directly towards their environment as well. If a child does get abused, their minds will be focused on that and not their growth. What are the different areas of development? Defining the problem is one set that can help you. With a child, they may be only lacking in one area of development, not all of them. It depends upon the pace of the child. There are cognitive development, social emotional development, speech and language development, gross motor, and fine motor. To find any potential problems in a child's development, a caretaker or parent should do observations of the child. During an observation, I like to take notes, as most people do, to write down any areas that are lacking or any areas that have the most strength. It is good to write down both. Especially for parents. Parents need to know that their child is not just one big ball of mess or something like that. They need to know that their child is growing, is learning, is doing well, but does need some help. Help is okay. Parents need to know that. When it comes to child development, talking to the parents can be hard, but it's something that we have to do. We should set the example for the students as well. Again, child development leaking into adulthood is an area that can be fixed.